Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Last time we got in a lot of optional fights. We're making our way through the cavern. I kind of... Oh, that's right. We're searching for freaking Rakorou. Or, I've got to say his name. No, it is Rakorou. Okay. I keep wanting to say it Rakorou. And so I'm like, and so last time we got to this point, but it's like search for him, and I'm like, could you give me any like slightly better instructions than that? Than just look around. I look around for my ninja friend. He's not really a ninja. He's more of a samurai. I'm sure I just triggered some people a lot. Whoa, that's a lot of dudes. I was like, ooh, I can catch that guy from behind, and then I'm like, everyone wants to hurt me. Alright, and it looks like we have found Rakorou. Rakorou, god, I just looked it up and said, yes, it's Rakorou. It's not Rakorou, and then I immediately went back and started pronouncing it wrong. But you know what? At this point, I think literally everyone listening to the sound of my voice is aware that Damiel sucks at pronunciation. So I don't think any of you are offended, and if you are, you suck. I'm so polite. Alright. So yeah, we came this way in order to get our weapon reforged.
Whoa! Look at all those swords!
That's what happens when the legendary blacksmith Kurogane toils so hard, he forgets to die.
I gave up everything, thinking of nothing else but forging a sword that could surpass Stormhowl. And before I knew it...
You had traded your humanity for demonhood.
I see I'm not the only one. So great was your grudge against your brother, the inheritor of Stormhowl.
Wait, that's what their fight is about?
Well, guess we're not so different. You don't suppose you could hammer me up a new sword, do you?
I've forged countless blades over these long years, yet not one has proven a match for Stormhowl. And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you've failed across the centuries, you've never broken. Well, I'm the same way. If anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's the bitterness I carry.
I still think it's really stupid.
Strangely enough, seeing you and your brother has given me an idea that might work. I will forge you a new blade.
Should we get some Brightstone?
Nope. No need for that.
Huh?
What, is the sword on your back?
Should I take it from the top?
If you would, my arms are all I'll be needing.
Seriously?
What are you doing?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just cutting free some raw materials for the sword.
I feel like we could just get some Brightstone or Brightstone. We don't need to use your helmet.
His head to make the sword?
Specifically
That's
the helmet.
Right. With this fine clump of pure resentment, I shall forge your imitation Stormhowl anew.
No. I only keep this imitation as a reminder of how weak-willed I was in the past. To defeat Shigure, I've perfected the art of dual wielding. A secret Rangetsu technique.
Interesting.
All right. If that's what you prefer, a pair of short swords it is.
I still feel like you're gonna have to be able to see in order to... This is so, like, we missed Halloween on this, guys. That is weird. That is one of the creepiest things I've seen, and I've seen a lot of creeps. And
all we can do now is wait for Rakorou.
That, wow. Wow. I know my commentary should be something better than just wow, but holy shit.
The ship is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing. Apparently, Shigure is Artorias' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime, no matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rakorou can't beat him by himself.
Not yet.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be trifled with.
Certainly. That's why, when Rakorou creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
I don't think
You want
Rakorou
us
is
to
going to be
meddle
okay
in
with that.
somebody else's private quarrel?
Exactly.
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him. There's no sense in throwing his life away.
Rokurou's not really a guy to care about the big picture. He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
I want Rakorou to be able to take him down solo. And I actually did duel him pretty well towards the end. It is interesting just how conveniently everything's lining up, because of course, Velvet has Artorias, Melchior is who, actually, I guess Aizen, is Melchior who, Magilu is going after, and then Aizen is really just trying to get back the captain, as I recall.
I made the Enfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
That Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. It's certainly something only a demon would do. It was a necessary sacrifice in order to gain power.
A necessary sacrifice. What a vicious turn of phrase.
Not to mention,
Indeed.
he's sacrificing
Still,
himself
I can't
to
say I'm not
make
thrilled to see how it all turns
Rakorou
out.
more powerful.
If what you give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
Wow, that's one of the most ominous and morbid things I've actually heard anyone say.
Rakorou wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords. How do those two find it in themselves to go so far?
It's just how they are. They're demons. Not exactly normal.
Yeah, it's scary. But I also kinda admire it. But me, I don't have anything I'm that desperate to accomplish.
Not yet, you mean. In time, you'll find something.
And on
that day, you'll be a
demon.
Almost certainly. But don't feel you have to go and risk your life over it. You're not a demon, and you should stay that way. You deserve a normal life.
Okay.
But never mind. Just the foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
I do have to say, it's interesting. I wonder if they're actually saying that the only true difference between a demon and a mortal is that a demon devotes their existence to a cause and is willing to do anything to accomplish it, whereas humans are more pragmatic. And, like, obviously demons have some power, but they talked about how an oath is something that you commit yourself to in order to gain a rush of power.
Rakorou, Kurogane, I just do not understand them.
You saw them. Demons. We're crazy.
Sure, but they go through life with such crystal clear sense of purpose.
Even demons have things they're not willing to let go. Or do you think us mere animals, running around killing people left and right?
I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and they seem passionate, like normal people.
Well, I've yet to meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off.
Do you have a purpose like they do?
I do, in fact. Ever since Artorias used my brother as a sacrifice.
Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people.
The Abbey wasn't around
yes.
yet.
Sometimes cold, painful decisions need to be made to protect the many. But they'd never stoop to human sacrifice.
Look behind
Besides, as shepherd, Artorias will cleanse the world of...
If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago.
He wouldn't. He'd never...
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way!
That's not bad
They
news.
said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
Purge?
Velvet, what do we do?
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor.
An order, I presume.
It is. protect Laphicet and defeat the Exorcists.
All right. I understand.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
I haven't forgotten. But we need to pool all the resources we have.
Plus, that kind of commits Eleanor
She
to our
needs us
cause.
for our own ends. And we'll use that to our advantage in this fight.
Just don't push your luck too far, Velvet.
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist. How quickly one falls when entering Velvet's dark orbit.
Ask me if I care.
Do you care? She didn't answer. Interesting. That's so we're not going to get. I guess they're still forging the swords, so that does make a degree of sense. So let's go. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure that both Eleanor and Laphicet were in the main party, because it just feels appropriate for them to be. You know what? Sure.
We will need to be extremely wary.
All right. Wow, this battle is like very loud. Okay, turn it down slightly. I was like, I don't need it to be that loud. Damn it! Let me leave. That is not a soul.
What about this one? It's
What one?
hungry? Bingo! Very nice. And this?
It's disturbingly happy.
It's the same card over and over again.
You're making it kind of obvious.
Okay, so I'm not sure exactly where in the mine this battle is going to be, but I do know it will exist. And then this is still a... We keep running into these. I feel like I'm supposed to have something, like a long jump ability or something. But I keep running into it over and over again, and I never actually have developed anything to get past it. Which is sad and annoying and bad. So why don't we just stand here, and as the exorcists climb through, just stab them in the head. There I go, making sense again. Okay, here we come up on this. There's some golems I don't want to run into, and here's the encounter. I assume.
Praetor Eleanor, you should be ashamed of yourself, cowering to demons.
Your collusion could spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked. The only possible atonement is your death.
Okay. No, I'm not letting you cast anything. I'm doing that when I'm standing next to you. Wait, what? I just healed myself. Man, these guys need to die faster. Oh dang it, I did that because I saw three of them run each other. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I actually saw I was hitting them with abilities that did damage, or like actually stunned them. I was confused, because I was like, these guys shouldn't be stunnable, I wouldn't think. And I was right, they were not.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorias' ideals.
No, that's not... Velvet, she's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it. But any more of this will kill them.
Time for you to die and be purged!
Eleanor!
I can't do it. I can't kill them.
I'm not done yet.
There. Now we're even, Eleanor.
You've got new swords!
Sinister. I like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
Poor Eleanor.
With me as a witness.
We got the Headless Horseman with us.
Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed. And if you get killed, Laphicet will lose his vessel.
I know that.
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them?
I'm just not that hungry right now.
Oh, you big liar.
I've got new orders for you. Fight the Exorcists, but make sure they don't die.
Wait, what?
Understood.
You big softy. Although it might be that if Eleanor... Like, Eleanor dying turns Laphicet into a demon, but Eleanor turning into a demon also turns Laphicet into a demon, so we have to kind of go easy.
I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think so. Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Laphicet's vessel. Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah, you've got that right.
Well, hi.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Can I please fight? There it goes. I was like, where is my finisher?
I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain! Take this guy! Take the weapon! I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain! Heal now! I say, healing circle!
Ow!
Is that all you can? I refuse to fall here.
Yeah, that was interesting. Not exactly what I wanted. Okay, I was gonna say they were here a second ago.
Hey, Bienfil? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something that's on my mind.
You're doing it right now.
Just about the time that you and I had the talk, actually. I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all in my time as a Moloch. Ask me anything you want.
Thanks. I was hoping you could let me borrow those
No,
books you
Luffy
were
said
reading
no.
earlier, if that's okay.
You mean how to talk a human female into becoming your vessel, and how to get the cuties?
Hey! Keep it down! Keep it down!
But you and Madame Eleanor have already formed a pact. Why do you still need either of those books?
Well, it's like when we're alone together, things get so awkward. It's hard to talk with her, you know?
That happens a lot with Molocheman vessels who are still new to the whole thing. I've been there. In that case, I've got an even better book for you.
Whoa! You read a lot of books.
I'm just an avid learner is all. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Hot Spring Topics, bearing your body and your soul. Being upfront and honest is always the best policy.
I don't think we'll be bathing in any hot springs together. Do you have any?
I don't know. This is a Japanese game. There's always a hot spring
Right,
scene.
then how about after bath party games, dropping your defenses and your towels?
Why do you keep trying to get us naked? I think that would just make things even more awkward.
Picky. Tell you what, you can just look at my collection and pick whatever sounds good.
Love hacking, living long and loving hard, diary of a diary thief, hands speak louder than words.
I actually initially misread that as Diary of a Panty Thief.
I remember reading them when Miss Magilu and I were struggling to get along. Oh,
I wondered about Magilu. I'm like, it doesn't really seem
You
like...
ever think maybe things would have been easier if you never read these books?
Reading the mood, knowing what to say and how to say it. That one's a winner. A must-read for sure.
Are you two reading something together?
We are. Laphicet's been worried about that awkward distance between you two, and he came to me for some advice. I've heard his side of the story, so let's you and I grab some tea and talk about what to do about it.
I love Luffy's little hair strand there.
Let's go!
Oh, okay.
Knowing what to say and how to say it. I don't think this will help either.
I mean, it might. That one's not necessarily about getting in people's pants. I mean, it might be. It's hard to say for sure. I don't actually know what's in the book. I love how I'm just leaving these guys passed out in a room full of monsters and being like, okay, I spared you. I'm not sure that's... Hey. I mean, yeah, if they're all going to cluster up together, they were all teaming up on my person, so I was like, well. If you're gonna be that stupid and make it that easy, I will let you. I will take full advantage. Alright, so as far as I know, we are on our way to the port. The only problem is I'm not sure how to get there. There's the ravine. Does this lead to the port? I don't actually know. So here's this stupid gap, or another one of these stupid gaps that I can't actually get across. I have to assume that I'll be able to work my way around. That's the mine is slightly too big. You're too slow. Literally, because you're a big rock. Okay, this is one of those ones that I need to light a lamp for, isn't it? Which makes you think this is the correct direction. And my expedition is returned. Hello, hello, hello. A drop earring? Alright, that means we're almost over the episode.
Take a look at this.
Pirate flag, sea snakes.
Scout ship.
We'll try one more to get the last treasure there. So where the heckin' heck is the lamp? There it is, I'm dumb. Get lost so easily.
Hey, Rakorou. Why did he call your Stormhowl a reject?
Well, you see, when blacksmiths make swords, they don't just make one at a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh. I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real Stormhowl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and... yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
Are we sure yours
I'm
isn't the
sorry.
principal forge?
I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the
Oh,
imitation?
don't ask that, Moggy. That's awful.
What are you saying?
She means my name. It's the same as Velvet's brothers.
The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
But what else could make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
I don't...
She's just a stupid demon.
So you have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
Man, Moggy Lou does not play around.
I don't think we have a chance.
I was avoiding. I mean, I keep killing them, so I can keep doing this endlessly, effectively. Man, this is the freaking Velvet Show, guys. Why do they keep running away from me? How many of these guys are there? Good lord. Well, you certainly do. You were just like Theonize, 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 or Theronize, or whatever it's actually called. That was a little nuts. A little awesome, but a little... For some reason I thought I saw a treasure chest back here, but I did not. Someone lied to me and called it the treasure chest. Okay, Magilu. So we have 3 of them, and we have exactly 3 people that need healing. Magilu. There we go. Nice and easy. Is there anything up this passageway? There is. There's no one on the plants I just consumed. How are plants growing in here? Because those are very clearly flowers, alright? That isn't moss. That isn't stalactite, whatever else kind of things grow in a cave. Them plants. Alright, and with that, I'll go ahead and end this episode. Next time we, I assume, invade the port. Look forward to it, guys, and I will see you then.